Happy birthday to the 47th President of the United States. Happy 79th birthday to you, Donald J. Trump. Make America great again. Happy birthday, sir, on this wonderful day. Happy birthday to the United States Army on your 250th birthday. Appreciate all you members' service. We are back outside. I got one more call. I had a problem with one customer was unwilling to compromise Mr. James Smith of Jefferson Square Court in Decatur. Got to make that drive. So he don't understand what he did. But we going to go there and get that paper. Okay. So I'm headed over there. He got better things to do than to meet me and make my day convenient. But no, he wants to inconvenience me when I could be spending time with my wife working around the house. So I gotta come home and leave again just to accommodate his ass. And for that, you get the premium prices. You get the FAFO prices. Everything that he could have saved, he get ready to F around and find out, baby. Yep. You don't schedule a service call while you have an appointment. That's the worst thing you can do. You feel me?
Live. So a big group of people in the streets, I would say a few hundred here. Going on the march. They're on the move. We'll see where they go. We'll see where this takes us to. We're going on a walk. We're going on a walk. No Kings protest nationwide.
Who the Kings?
No King's Day.
Who's Kings? What Kings?
No King's Day nationwide. We'll see what's up.
This motherfucker gonna get out.
Here they go.
Gonna be that while back. They can't fucking drive anyway.
And here we are. Called the No King's Day March. Here we are, JLR Investigates. We're on the move. We'll see where we go. We'll see where this takes us. Well, here we go. We're on the march. And they're marching. So I don't know where they're going, to downtown. We'll see. There's other things popping up too, so we'll eventually keep switching up. No King's Day. That's what they call it. Calling it No King's Day protest. We'll see where this goes.
I can keep walking, but are you on me right now while I'm walking, or can I walk faster and not worry? All right, no worries. I'll keep. I'll stay up. Just call me when you can. I'll stay up.
All right, they took that one off. Stand by. We got something else coming up. Apparently, they're gathering on the street corners in Washington, D.C. All right, so here we got something going on out here. We'll see what's happening. This one does not have any sound. So we're continuing to monitor the situation all across the country with these No Kings protests popping up all around the country. A lot of people have a lot of things to say. I think some of the bigger cities, they'll start marching here starting at noon or 1 o'clock. Start marching to different locations. People are coming out, but how big will this be? I don't know. Looks like thousands and thousands and thousands are out in the streets nationwide with this. Looks like now they're protesting in Charlotte, Houston. Looks like they're in Houston right now, Charlotte. A lot of different locations. We'll continue to watch and see. Now, when this military stuff comes up in Washington, D.C., we'll take a look at it. It should something will come up shortly, I believe, in the streets of Washington, like down on the ground. We'll see all these tanks, crazy things like that. We'll see what's up with that. Come on in, JLR Investigates. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone. Continuous coverage of what's going on around the country. And this is what they call No Kings Day. Protest demonstrations happening nationwide all across the country as we analyze the situation. And we're praying for everyone up there in Minnesota. There is a madman, which probably this individual will be identified very, very soon, that targeted politicians, 2 separate politicians. Right? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Absolutely chaos. But here's a feed right now in DC as crowds are gathering. We'll see where this, where we go with this throughout the day. No King's Day protest. That's what they're calling it, a No King's Day protest. I kind of want to see what these tanks look like. Honestly, I want to see these tanks rolling into DC. I think the feed will come up in a few minutes and we'll see what's happening. In a few minutes, so stand by. I want to see the tanks. I actually want to see what they look like. Curious just to see. It's not very often you see tanks rolling into cities. That's crazy. Whether it's for show, demonstration, or what, tanks rolling into cities or into Washington, D.C. I'm actually going to include that in the title. Military parade. Come on in, JLR Investigates. Scene outside in Washington, D.C. as the parade gets started. Military parade. Got a military parade coming up. And protest nationwide and any other than the city. Look, people are gathering. There's people gathering. This is a live feed in, I believe, New York city. No Kings. No King's Day. NoKings.org has on their website, they put something on the top of their website, said the No Kings event in Northeast Minneapolis has been canceled due to a shelter in place following a politically motivated shooting of 2 elected officials. So that information is out there too. Apparently in Minneapolis, there was a area, Minneapolis, Minnesota area. There was 2 politicians that were shot overnight.
I wonder
No
how that
Kings.
happened.
All right, as soon as we get a feed up in this military parade thing, we'll check it out. Should be up here shortly. And we'll continue to monitor what's going on all around the country. No Kings protest. Washington, D.C. We take you to Washington, D.C. Praying for everyone today. Please be safe out there. Anyone out there, whatever position you take on anything, just be safe. Be safe. Don't do no violence. No violence. Looks like downtown Los Angeles, they're gathering too. So I'm going to see what's up with that. Continue to see what's going on all across the country. All right, we got something. We're gonna put multiple screens up.
Reality of this work may seem thankless and a mandate without the labor that transforms, excuse me, there we go, forget that there. While this work may seem thankless and unending, I assure you, the reward on the other side of this labor of love is a better world than what we are living in today. We must also proclaim that because nothing in this land moves without us, that the twisted dreams of the oligarchs and the deputy emperors will remain just that. Let's go get them. I found the other person. There's technically 2 more people. I'll be mad at you guys. I'll be mad at you. We have 7 we're taking.
Ooh, don't even know what she's saying.
Rápidamente con propuestas de ley para descansar a nuestra gente. Y necesitamos que la metan. Porque esto no es que hay criminales, no. Esto es, ¿qué vas a hacer contra el fascismo? ¿Qué vas a hacer contra los malos? Así que para mi gente latina que está aquí, ahorita le vamos a dar una acción. Ahorita mismo vamos a tomar acción. Van a ir a la página de Carolina Migrant Network, van a ver nuestro Linktree y van a buscar mi acción para decirle al gobernador Trump que nosotros demandamos que vence las propuestas antimigrantes que quieren poner a nuestra gente en las cárceles y quieren poner a nuestra gente en la violencia. So I am proud of Salvador.
Go back to Salvador.
As the fourth dictator who got it in El Salvador. Let me be clear. I am proud to be an immigrant in this country. Tyrannical policies under the various administrations.
So here we are,
We have been seeing children fall our eyes online because their parents and parents have support. What other kidnappings may be happening by federal law? I am pissed. We can't stand by that. LA was just a glimpse of what this government is trying to do. Listen to this. Criminalization of black and brown people is a tool of authoritarian governments to suppress. I'm telling you, they're getting the bad guys. They're trying to get the criminals. Don't believe them words. We know that from history. Since enslavement, Reconstruction, and Jim Crow. Criminalization has been used to put black and brown lives in jail. And I want to let y'all know what happened this week. 3 days after ICE raided Las Vegas, fast-tracked 2 anti-immigrant bills here in North Carolina. These bills would make it so states.
You have a message.
Yeah.
He has
know the people that don't lie all the time. We all know all the people that is going to from the immigration and the government doing
Downtown LA, on the west side, the San Fernando Valley, and also adjacent cities. And as people march today, my call is please, please do not give the administration an excuse to intervene. Let's make sure we show the world the best of Los Angeles and our country. Let's stand in contrast to the provocation, escalation, and violence. Let me be clear, although the president has said that LA needs to be liberated, what LA really needs is to be liberated from raids on taco stands, Home Depot parking lots, and near schools. The threats of the U.S. troops on American soil, that liberation can take place when the raids are stopped. This is an attempt to divide us, but we will not be divided. No matter what, Angelenos will stand united. We are here united with a plan to make sure that you are safe today if you choose to exercise your constitutional right, your American right to protest today, but to protest peacefully. The city of Los Angeles remains in a unified command structure with the LAPD leading the strategic coordination amongst the fire department, the county sheriffs, LA County Fire Department, and the California Highway Patrol. I want to thank all of the officers, deputies, firefighters, and first responders who are and have been working around the clock to keep us safe. They have dedicated their life to local law enforcement. This is their profession. They are highly trained. The White House should let them do their job. And I want to thank those who protest peacefully, exercising their First Amendment right. This is the American tradition. And those who commit violence are not doing so on behalf of immigrants. And make no mistake, we have zero tolerance for anyone who damages property or puts officers or people at risk. Yesterday's protests were peaceful and very few arrests were made last night, primarily for curfew violations. The curfew within downtown LA will remain in effect tonight, and hundreds of additional personnel are mobilized and proactively positioned to keep people safe and to protect property. The Los Angeles Fire Department is keeping last night's shift of firefighters on call to ensure we have the maximum number of personnel to effectively support our entire city. The fire department has also pre-deployed and pre-positioned resources to provide medical assistance and fire suppression support, as it is expected that over the next couple of days, Los Angeles will be very hot. The temperatures will be very high. The California Highway Patrol will also continue providing enhanced support to LA. We continue to have a strong partnership with state resources, and we thank the governor for that. The City of Los Angeles Emergency Operations Center, where we are right now, is coordinating logistics and operations across more than a dozen city departments and is poised to escalate to a higher level of operational capacity should the needs arise. Law enforcement officials will be on high alert for any and all threats to this city. And my message to Angelenos is to stay safe, stay alert, and follow guidance from law enforcement officers who will be located throughout the city. We will not allow violence, vandalism, or other dangerous behavior, so don't even try it in the city today. You will be held accountable to the full extent of the law. Protest peacefully. The eyes of the world are on us, Los Angeles. Let's make sure that we are not defined by the actions of Washington. Let's show the world what Los Angeles, California, and our nation is about. Freedom, the First Amendment, peace and unity, freedom, and our Constitution. With that, let me introduce the Chief of Police for Los Angeles, Jim McDonough.
Thank you, Mayor Bass. Los Angeles.
What do you think, Bloom's good? There is no excuse for this level of nastiness. Okay? Now I know how y'all animal lovers are gonna come out and say, it's an extended family member. It's like her child. No, it's not. It's a goddamn dog. This is why you can't eat out of everybody's house.
You know why people born in the 80s and 90s don't do those videos where we go in public and troll people, go in Walmart and like throw something in someone's basket? It's because we're from a generation before you recorded everything, and if you did something like that, you would get beat up. You could get arrested. The police might even beat you up because we come from a generation before body cams, before cell phones, and before recording everything for your safety. So yeah, that's why the older generation doesn't really troll as much, because we know you can learn the hard way.
I respectfully disagree. I think that after the internet, people started getting beat up more. After WorldStar. Remember there was a point in time where everybody was trying to make it on WorldStar? The moment people started fighting, folks would pull out their camera. WorldStar! Do y'all remember that? I feel as though the internet brought on a level of disrespect that we didn't grow up with if you was born in the 80s and the 90s. You know, when we were kids, we had a certain level of respect for adults and for other kids, for other people. I'm not glorifying the streets. Even dudes that was in the streets had a level of respect. There was certain lines that they didn't cross. But now everybody is crossing all types of lines. Folks is talking about, I'm smoking on your dead homies. I seen a video, a young boy went to his op's grave and pissed on it. So yeah, I feel as though the internet, social media brought on a level of disrespect that we wasn't raised on.
Okay, so tonight my son is graduating from high school, and this is what I'm wearing.
Congratulations to your son for graduating high school. I'm pretty sure wearing that dress, you're gonna turn a lot of heads at that graduation. All right? Just be warned. Your son's friends are gonna be saying a lot of things underneath their breath. Them boys is nice. Them boys is nice. I don't know why he rolled on the ground like that though. That was stupid. Don't judge. I know some of you ready to judge. Them boys probably get all the pussy at the anime conventions.
Put a finger down if when you were 16, a boy that you were talking to invited you over to his house, and you were like, yeah, of course I'm gonna come over. And so you get ready and you go over to his house, and you show up and his mom's sitting on the front porch, and you walk up and you're like, hey, is blah 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 inside? And she's like, yeah, he's sitting in the truck that you just passed. She's sitting out there with a couple of her friends. And so you turn around and you see him and 4 other guys that you go to school with sitting in his truck, and you're like, oh, I guess like he invited me over to go do something. We're all gonna leave and go together. So you walk up to the truck and you try to open the door, and they just sit there and laugh at you, and you can't get into the door, and you're like, this is funny. And then you like try again, and then they still won't let you in the truck. And so then his mom starts laughing and her friends start laughing, and you're sitting there and you're like, okay, this is like going on a little too long. And then they're like still not opening the door. So you realize that they just invited you over to humiliate you. So you got in the car and left.
That sounds like one of them white ass movies about bullying. No offense, white folks. No offense. Y'all level of bullying is crazy. Folks be getting their head put in the toilet. You know who take making movies about bullying to the next level? Them Japanese people and them Korean people. Have y'all seen those Korean movies about bullying?
You guys are right. I am ugly. I finally come to realize that. The only person in the world that said that I was beautiful was my mother. I'll never forget it. I was young. And she said, I know y'all think my daughter is ugly, but my daughter is beautiful. I get inboxes from black men that says I'm ugly for a black woman. I was with a woman for 14 years, telling her every day she was beautiful. She never said once I was beautiful. Not even my dad said I look nice. So I come to accept the fact.
Let me tell you something. You're not ugly. I feel as though you're so accustomed to whatever lifestyle that you live that you're not striving for nothing else. You only ugly because of the image that you're trying to portray. I guarantee you, if you dress like a woman, heads will turn.
And I'm ugly, and I never will be beautiful. That's why when the girls talk to me, they don't even like sleeping with me. I mean, I see the look on their faces. Even when I try to walk up to them, they give me this look. I know I'm ugly. I accept the fact that I'm ugly. Dad, you won't think nobody like me. You like those pretty studs, I get that. I'm ugly, and I accept that. So I'm not gonna lie and say I'm fabulous, because I'm not that. I'm not that. I would never be that. Like I said, the only person in the world that told me I was beautiful is my mother. You guys never said that. And the thing about it is, you guys are lucky. You got people walk up to you, damn, you fine. You go, I'll never get that. I'll never get that. I never will. I'm an ugly black woman, and I accept that. Take care. You guys are right.
Hell no, I'm not finna support that dumbass.